Hey, Pisces, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. Pisces, you have 2 Leo cards out, 3 Leo cards. Some of you could have strong Leo placements in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo, or Leo season is going to be significant. Wow. Now, right away, I'm getting RESPECT, so respect. There's something about respect coming in for you. This is self-respect. This could be others respecting you for perhaps what it is that you do, your skills, your services. You could be setting some healthy boundaries. Yeah, as I say that, you have step up and lead. So I feel like you're gaining a lot of respect and acknowledgement in some way, shape, or form this month. Bottom of the deck, you have focus on the positive. This is Sagittarian energy. Now, sometimes we tend to oscillate between pessimism and optimism, but I feel like you are trying to take a look at maybe best case scenario because you've gone through the worst case, and I feel like some of you have hit a rock bottom in some way, shape, or form, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in a relationship, in your health. I mean, you take your pick here, but you're focusing on a brighter future. And I love this because you have Shine, which is like the sun card. That's your first card coming out here for you. So something is coming to an awareness within you. This is also reminding me, this is Leo energy here again, so that's the sun. This is about healthy ego, good health, success, happiness. And I also see here that there's something entering into your world, if it hasn't already, that is like the center of your universe, right? It's feeling really good. So whether you're launching a business idea or a product or a book, but you're treating it as if it's your baby, or you're treating it as if it's really important to you, because it is. And you have Go Wild here. This is about you being courageous, you stepping up into your power. And I'm also getting like the crowd goes wild. Some of you could definitely be stepping into the spotlight on a situation. Maybe you're in the social media, or you are getting some very powerful acknowledgments or accolades. And I feel like you're staying humble with the Leo energy here as well. It's like, even though you may hit this tier of status, right? You may be on a higher plane than others. I feel like there is a humility and an energy about you that's not taking it for granted. You're not letting it get the best of you. You're not letting it get in your head in a way that could be condescending. So I feel really great about this. This could be something you've been working on for quite some time, and it's finally coming to fruition here. People are recognizing, acknowledging. Now we have trust the universe and step up and lead. Beautiful energy. I also see some of you, this could be travel as well, maybe to a warmer place. There is an energy as well about the seeds that you've planted, because sunflowers, right? They have thousands of seeds. I feel like you've planted some seeds years ago, and I'm getting years. So this isn't something that you've, thought about yesterday and it's coming to fruition. I feel like this has been a long time coming, and you've worked really hard for this. And the universe is saying, trust in this next step or this next phase, because some of you are nervous. I'm getting nervous apprehension, nervous anxiety. You're not quite sure if you're it could be pass a test, or get that house, or get that promotion, or get that proposal, right? Whatever this is here for you, there's a little bit of apprehension, but we're always a little bit nervous when we enter the unknown. We don't know how it's going to pan out, but all we can do is, wait for some sort of result. And I see that you're focusing on a positive result. And look at this, your final card here underneath, Taurus energy. We go into Taurus season towards the end of April, around April 21st or so. You have be proud of yourself. I mean, this is really beautiful energy here. Let's clarify what's happening. Okay, triple Leo energy here for you. Go wild, be humble, shine. What is this all about for Pisces, please? What's this go humble all about? I have a feeling for some of you, and look at bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. It does have something to do with the physical or tangible is what I was going to say. King of Cups, it's emotionally fulfilling, right? A new opportunity here for you with the Page of Pentacles that you're manifesting in this physical realm. It could be some of you, it's being of higher service in your career, doing something that you love, you're very good at. And the King of Cups, you know, people do respect him because he is someone who puts his heart and soul into everything he does, right? When he's in that higher vibration, the King of Cups is someone who's very loving, very supportive, emotionally intelligent. And I feel like you might not believe, not so much believe because you might not believe that this is really happening, but you're going to feel a pouring in of support is what I'm getting, a pouring in of support. Knight of Pentacles, lovers for some of you. This is between you and a lover or a loved one. You're making decisions here that are based on partnerships, Gemini energy here. This is a destined situation. Some of you, this is a soulmate based on a contract that you've made with each other that's merely based on love, right? Making balanced decisions, and this is slow and steady. For some of you, maybe you've been wanting someone to step up to the plate, and this is the month they do so. For others of you, if you've wanted to put your heart and soul into some sort of partnership or collaboration that's taken a long time, or there was a little bit of fear about opening yourself up with that Knight of Pentacles, because sometimes the Knight of Pentacles can be a little bit cautious, right? They don't want to jump into something because they're not sure how it's going to pan out. But with the King of Cups in the upright and the lovers, I mean, this is beautiful. And there is your success, right? Six of Wands. Be proud of yourself. There's your victory wreath. So whatever this is, which it can be anything for any of you, but this is highly favorable. And there's the spotlight that we've been talking about as well. So all eyes on you. Some of you are walking down the aisle. For others of you, I am seeing someone walking up and getting a reward. It's almost as if you could be graduating as well. Maybe you are watching. Okay. Some of you are watching this unfold in front of you, and I'm getting tears, but they're tears of joy, tears of happiness. Okay, Spirit, can we get one more about Pisces being humble here? What's going on with humble? Oh, yeah, family dynamics, Ten of Pentacles. This is an energy here of privilege, right? This energy of the Ten of Pentacles, this is also known as the Wall Street card, but this is your happy family, right? Your marriage, your commitments, your, three-car garage, your traveling, your vacations, your trips, right? So I feel whatever it is that you are manifesting with your family, or that has to do with family traditions, family beliefs, or what you built up, because the Pentacle realm, as I was just tuning into, is tangible. It's what you manifest here on the earthly plane. And for some of you, there's a reunion. You could be getting some sort of, again, accolades. And I feel like not only are you proud of you, but others are. I mean, this is wonderful energy, Pisces. I feel like this is almost, probably one of the best readings or the last one, but there's just a beautiful accomplishment here showing up for you. If you haven't heard from someone for quite some time, they could be coming in, right? King of Cups offering you this beautiful love offer, and they're willing, and you can trust it, right? There's something that is opening up for you that is bringing you a love offer. And it's going to be successful, but slow and steady wins the race. This is longevity. This is long term. The Ten of Pentacles is, stability, financial security. If this is a job, I feel if you are going into this career with your heart and soul, this is going to take you well into retirement. This could take you well into, your later years. The Ten of Pentacles also is about building a legacy, right? Building a legacy for your family. And you may be partnering up with someone to do just that. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look and see what Spirit's message here is for trusting the universe. Is there a little bit of hesitancy? around trust. Why is the trust in the universe coming up here, Aquarian energy? The Hanged Man, because things have been on delay, things have been on pause, right? Some of you have had to go through a spiritual awakening, or you felt like there were factors in play that were prolonging your happiness. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. That Sun is showing up here as well with that Leo energy of shine, right? And so you're receiving clarification where if there was a situation that you had to gain a new perspective on, release some sort of control or surrender, because what I see is some of you almost gave up. Okay, you almost gave up. And I say almost, right? Almost doesn't count, as they say, but just a tiny smidgen piece of you, you wanted to give up at times, because I'm sure it was hard to build this dream, build this life, build this, wish that you've had for quite some time, something that made you very happy. I also see for some of you, this has to do with recovery from health, and you're able to move around now. If you were wheelchair bound, or if you were walking with a cane, or if there was a serious health issue or concern, I'm getting that this is the time where you start to feel more lively, more present as well. Some of you felt very drained of energy, low energy, or maybe you were held up in a cast. Okay, maybe some of you were even bedridden. Okay, with the Hanged Man, I just feel like there was a delay, but that delay is what initiated even a Kundalini awakening for some of you. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it activated also your own intuition, because you're very observant. This could be you moving forward. And I always like this Queen of Swords, Libran energy here, because you can see all the flags. And perhaps in the past, some of you went through a situation where you felt like you maybe weren't seeing or trusting your own intuition, weren't trusting the flags that were there, because there was a lot of uncertainty with the moon here at the bottom. That's you, Pisces. So some sort of truth was exposed, allowing you to get out of a pickle, right, and move forward. And that's what this is all about here. So trusting the universe, Spirit is saying, trust that you're not stuck anymore. The Queen of Swords, she moves forward in her truth, in her integrity. She brings wisdom and clarity. She's very intelligent, and she uses her wonderful logical mind as well to not let those beliefs that are limiting her hold her back. And some of you, there was a little bit of possibly resistance to some beliefs because that Hanged Man got in the way. Now, what do we have for step up and lead? Because that's what we see the Queen of Swords doing. She's stepping up and taking the lead. She's getting out of this Hanged Man energy. She's went through this spiritual awakening. He or she, it is not gender specific here. Clarifying the step up and lead. There's the Emperor. He's all about stepping up and leading. This is Aries energy as well. We have the Five of Wands, the High Priestess. So there is a situation calling for you to trust in your own intuition, your own intuitive nudges here. But I also feel like there may have been secrets or mysteries that were unfolded, unraveled between others. Five of Wands in reverse. So when the Five of Wands is showing up with this High Priestess, there was possibly some sort of criticism. I'm getting that someone may have been a part of a mix, that there was gossip, or there were secrets about someone was jealous of your success. Yeah, someone, maybe even a family member, Pisces, may have been jealous of your success. But I feel like that's part of the respect that I was picking up on in the very beginning of your reading, where if this is a family member or someone that was just kind of stepping on toes, criticizing in any way, it was just their own projections. And I do feel like collaboration is coming in a new way, maybe not with that same energy, but in a different dynamic, because the Hanged Man is here, which means we're doing something differently. We're seeing it from a different point of view. And when we shift that energy, that's when this Leo, triple Leo comes in here, right? Humility, humble, wild, shine. I mean, those are beautiful Leo energies. Some of you, you're going to hit this Emperor status. So this could be you by Leo season. July and August could be very significant. Okay, even though this is an April reading, I am getting that there were some pauses. Now, Aries season, we have retrograde, we have eclipse energies. There's a lot going on this month. Some of you may be feeling that, back and forth of the Five of Wands, feeling a little bit chaotic, not trusting intuition at times. I mean, it feels a little bit scattered. There's a lot going on in the cosmos here. But with the Emperor Aries energy, you are very bold. You're very wise. You're making good decisions, smart, logical choices here for your future. And they're leading to legacy, right? Leading to a legacy. You see that emperor is holding on to that chess piece. Chess is a long game, right? We don't play chess in 5 minutes. It's something that we strategically think, because there's a lot of opponents, there's a lot of players, and we see that sometimes with the Five of Wands, that there's a lot of players in the mix here, and the Emperor could be taking care of a lot of people. So you could be a business owner that has people working underneath you, and maybe you found out some secrets. For others of you, you were part of the Five of Wands, trying to do your best, right? And maybe to impress the boss in some way, shape, or form. Not to impress because you need that, that acknowledgement, but because you do good work, right? High Priestess energy. It's almost like you wanted to sit back and let your work speak for you, for some of you. And I feel like you will get acknowledged. You're ahead of the game because you're the one that's reaching for the sun. And if this is a love situation for you, I feel like there could have been other people that were trying to mingle maybe, or get in the midst. There could have been some lies or some secrets amongst this emperor and other people. Maybe other family members were butting their nose where they didn't have to, or other friends were gossiping or saying things. I feel like the emperor showing up here is a very powerful energy. I don't sense that this is negative from the emperor, but it may have been an illusion or seem that way with so many people in the mix here. So let's take a look. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about the Emperor? What do we need to know about him showing up here for Pisces? What's this Emperor all about for Pisces? Ace of Swords, Five of Cups. Five of Cups is in reverse, which is good because it means that you've allowed yourself to sit in some sort of hanged man energy, right? Maybe some disappointment, emotional loss, regret, betrayal, forgiveness even, but you sat in it, right? And that is also that optimism and pessimism energy as well. And I feel like you were a little bit pessimistic about this, wondering, is it going to happen? Am I going to be able to, manifest love or manifest a career that's fulfilling in matters of the heart and financially, right? But you have the card of success here. Some of you, if there was a family dynamic where maybe a divorce had been a long time coming and you're wondering, is this going to be successful? You do have the Six of Wands. So take it as it resonates for you. But I do see important conversations to clear the air because something has been, lost. You've grieved a situation, but you're coming out of that now, because when the Five of Cups is upright, she's looking down that hole, right? She's looking at what she's lost. But when it shows up in the reverse, she looks over her shoulder and she realizes, wow, there's a cup there for me. There's a cup that, hasn't been spilt, and it's shiny and it's bright and it's brimming with potential and opportunities. And that's when you have this breakthrough moment. So I feel like there is an Ace of Cups offer coming in here for you. Spirit, let's take a look at the pride. Be proud of yourself. Taurus energy. What's coming in Taurus season? So Taurus season again at the end of April 21st or so until May 20th. So what's happening at that time that Pisces can be proud of? And Pisces guides are proud of as well. Eight of Pentacles, your work, your craft, your self-development. The work that you've put into yourself, a situation, or a relationship is going to pay off. Seven of Wands is that healthy boundaries that we talked about earlier as well. Because you see all the wands coming in trying to burst your bubble, right? We see five of them coming in here earlier trying to sabotage your peace, right? Trying to sabotage your success. But because you've done the work on yourself, you've gained an inner peace that you didn't have 5 months ago or even 5 years ago. And there's this part of yourself that's not putting up with BS. That's why the Queen of Swords is coming in saying, well, I can see all the flags now, the red flags, the green flags, the orange flags, and I'm not going to let anyone, tell me what I can and cannot do or who I should be or what direction or move to make. And I don't feel like you're doing it in a mean way or a condescending way. I just feel like you're protecting your peace at all costs. And Eight of Pentacles is very fortuitous when it comes to mastering an energy, mastering a craft, because you're putting in the work. You're going to see if you put in the work, you're going to get results back. And for those of you, if you did put in the work in a situation and a soul contract has been nulled, right, or completed, I feel like you're putting in the work in a new area. You're branching off. It's not actually lost, right? It was part of growth, part of development. So for some of you, you are going back to school. Okay, this can be the card of education. For others of you, this is about gaining knowledge and loving your work, putting in your best effort. This is loving yourself. You see that she has the books and the plants and the candle and the feather and all the cups here. She has a smorgasbord of, creative juices flowing at this time. So you have that Midas touch, Pisces. Whatever you're focusing on, be proud, because your hard work is about to pay off in big, big ways. That's why you have this triple Leo energy here, which I just feel like this triple Leo energy is not only the sun, but it's that Six of Wands, right? It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's the Lovers. It's just going wild. So there's someone could be going wild over you as well, whether it is love. We have the Lovers. Yeah, they may be making a slow offer, or maybe they do go wild and you thought that this person was maybe a friend, or maybe this person was someone you worked with, and you're going to see how much you are respected, how much you are valued with this King of Cups. Someone may also have feelings for you that are very intense. For a lot of you, you're already in a dynamic like this. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. I also feel like you weren't quite sure. This is a specific message for some of you. Please take it as it resonates. But you could have been in a union and you may have been contemplating maybe ending this union, or a soul contract has been completed and you're pursuing your passions elsewhere. And there could have been another person that was the catalyst that had you kind of jump into a new perspective. So maybe some of you are stuck in a relationship and you've been in it for 20 years and it's been a slow dying process with the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is it's never too late to start again. It's never too late to start again. If that's career, right? Same goes. If you've been in it for quite some time and it's just been, not as passionate for you, there's a big ending. It's like watching a fireworks show and waiting for that finale, right? So, or watching your favorite TV show and waiting for that finale. That's what I feel is stirring up for you, beginning an Aries season, and perhaps that grand finale is coming up during Leo season, July or August. So let's see what gifts are coming out of this, even though, we see a whole lot of gifts. Let's see what gifts are coming out of this that's actually helping challenge you as a soul, as a human, or having a human experience. Okay, it's challenging you with the Five of Swords. This is actually a gift, but you've put in a lot of mental energy and mental effort into a situation. Some of you, it's blood, sweat, and tears, right? It's been a lot of possibly conflict even mentally. This could be with someone, but the gift here is that you are now able to choose your battles, and things that may have been a very big impact in your life. Like I said, 5 years ago, 5 months ago, it's almost like water off an elephant's back now. It just kind of rolls off you because you're not taking the other person's opinions of you or their projections, because you are in the Seven of Wands. This is about saving your own peace And I feel like there was something that was causing you a little bit of a headache, but you are learning how to deal with it in a new perspective or a new way, or you are deciding to wrap this up. Some of you, it's, studying. You've been putting a lot of mental energy into training or into launching a product, going back to school, or self-development. And we're constantly evolving, right? We're constantly learning and growing. But sometimes we think, oh, I've been learning for 40 years, or I've been in this development practice for the last 5 years. When am I going to catch a break? So I feel like the perspective on that has shifted, where you're not learning or growing or evolving, but you're seeing some of that hard work that you put into yourself or your career or a relationship paying off. So let's get some final messages. You have here pillar of light. Look at all this light energy coming in. The sun, you have shine with that new moon in Leo. Now you have your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I just heard the name Steve or Stefan. Take that as it resonates, please. And I'm also seeing, now this is interesting. Okay, they're showing me, and this could be a different currency as well, but they were showing me money sliding over. And at first it looked like a US dollars, but then I seen it in a different currency as well. I'm not sure, but I seen them sliding towards you. So some of you, there's going to be money owed to you or money coming your way. I feel like there is help if you've been needing financial help here, or there could be a loan coming in. I feel really good about this. It doesn't feel like it's just a dollar bill, sliding over and someone paying for your drink or your meal. I feel like this is a very generous offer coming your way. And then lastly, we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay. I'm also getting a message here around someone, maybe the mother or father of a daughter. Okay, if you have a daughter and maybe she is, I'm going to pull a card on this. She could be teenager, she could be young adult, she could be in her 30s or 40s. I feel like there's a message here about giving advice to a daughter. Spirit, tell me about this advice. Thank you. Okay, 8 of Wands. Someone could be traveling to, I almost feel mother-daughter here, but if you're a father, it could be you as well. But someone could be traveling, moving, relocating. You may be getting advice or giving advice to a child. 6 of Pentacles. There's that reciprocity. Maybe the money has to do, some of you, this could be child support as well, or some sort of balance between either children, finances, or shared custody, something of that nature. Okay, 8 and the 6. That is what I have for you, Pisces. Beautiful month ahead. There's some big wins coming in. So I feel like you know what this is. You have the Pentacles here. Pentacle realm is slow. It's the slowest moving realm. So it takes years and years to build up to the 10. And so whatever successes you've been working on, you already know what they are. I don't see it coming in out of the blue, but I see with the be proud of yourself and taking a step up, it's almost like you are looking at it from a perspective of, wow, I've worked so hard for this and now it's here. This could be retirement for some of you as well, right? Or maybe you've wanted to get married for quite some time and now it's here. Or maybe you're an empty nester. I don't see, the tower. I don't see anything big. So this is a working up to it, but it is a moment in your history, right? A moment in your timeline here on earth that's to be celebrated. I hope that resonates, Pisces. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love.